Last we left off, our group had delved deeper into the ancient ruins to uncover its secrets. They first met with an automaton that they eventually learned was Master Ixon, one of the original disciples of Prospero, and one of the many figureheads for the Arcane Academy within the nation of Prospero. Back down the hallway where they found the body of Brent, the group uncovered a room full of thick spiderwebs and the body of Reeve. Panoply also realized that the fresh cavern entrance in this room most likely descended all the way down to the Underdark. Further along, the group engaged with three automatons. One was a very large machine that looked like it could be used to excavate earth, while the other two were more spindly and had rotating saws as hands. They were in a room with a portal that contained two possible destinations, one that Turxian was unable to decipher, but the other was one that the group had seen before, the Therum Wastelands. Heading north, the group finally found their small robot friend Simon, who seemed to be in the middle of an existential crisis. It had seemed that Simon's soul had awakened, and he was starting to remember who he was as a human. But things obviously weren't going smoothly as he kept transitioning from a more human voice to his normal, long, dreary, robotic syllables. Simon, however, did speak of a voice belonging to a being named Saw. It seemed that Saw was trying to bring salvation to the automatons, and that he had a great hatred for those of flesh. Or, to put it in a more mundane manner, Saw sought the salvation of the robots that had suffered under the hardships of their masters by destroying the human-like races. Simon also explained that this ruin was once a soulstone, or a reliquary that entrapped the souls of the dead and prevented them from moving on to the afterlife. The souls were then transplanted into smaller soul crystals, which in turn powered the various warforged and automatons of the nation of Prospero. Simon also spoke of some great evil beyond the wall that the nation of Prospero defended against, but his thoughts were rather incoherent and broken. Realizing that Simon meant to find Saw and learn more about who he was and how he came to be, the group parted ways with Simon, possibly for the last time. Traveling deeper, the group found the body of Alan Zyatov, another agent under Keselinkov. Further into this chamber, the group encountered a rather macabre scene, what could only be described as the soul reliquary Simon spoke of. It was guarded over by a spectral executioner and his minions. He spoke sharply to the group, warning them to leave lest they face the wrath of Skaya and the Dark Master. Deciding that this was not the place nor the time to disturb the dead, the group backtracked through the ruins, past Master Ixon, and into a chamber that was behind a large double door with the imagery of the goddess of the underworld, Lady Samara. As the group entered this rather morbid room, they stumbled across the corpse of another Volok State agent, Sira Novak. The room contained one large ornate crypt and four smaller crypts in the alcoves. The aroma of burning incense invaded your nostrils as a grisly depiction of the afterlife leers before you at the edge of the chamber. A gangly statue looks down upon the chamber, with statues of souls or spirits, or maybe, perhaps, instead of statues, they're the petrified remains of humans on either side of this figure shambling forward. From the shadows emerged a figure and her servants. A figure that claimed to be Skaya, the messenger of shadow, the keeper of spirits and specters, and it had come to deliver a message to Panoply and Kime. Ah, the descendants of the child of light. One of darkness, one of nobility. The Dark Master will be pleased to know that his chosen subjects have not gone too far. And this is where we begin today's session. I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Come on, time. Drum roll. Hey!
Not bad.
Well done.
And in case I hadn't shown it, this is Skaya.
Very cute.
Alrighty. And with that, as usual, Panoply, you are first.
I am very, very freaked out. Is this corner behind me dark?
Whew. Yes it is.
For long.
Hmm. What about here?
No.
Into the corner I go. And then I will Hunter's Mark Skaya.
Whoa.
Get right to the point here. That guy looks like a jerk. He's not nice. I don't like him. Etc. Etc. And
Is
then
he
I'm gonna shoot him.
ghostly or an apparition or solid physical form?
Looks like a solid physical form that is encased in shadow.
Okay.
Hit one. Now for a little red ambusher. Or not. Perhaps. Oh shit. Should I roll with advantage though?
Yes. Yeah, because it only has dark vision.
I'm just doing it again. And then that one. Shoot him again. Woo. It's enough for now.
Skaya looks very damaged. However, one of Skaya's indentured servants appears from a brazier in front of Arvin, moves forward, and with a withering touch strikes out at Arvin.
Dodge. Use the dodge action.
Oh no.
I don't think it worked. That's a lot of dice. What are you doing?
Oh my
That was
god.
nearly a max roll.
Oh my god.
All right. Next indentured servant
A saving throw. That's good.
moves forward. Has you do a saving throw?
Oh, I said good thing it didn't.
Oh, okay. As I am being attacked by a cat.
Does the cat have advantage? Are you restrained by being the DM?
Basically. Okay. This one heads toward Kime and tries to do the same thing. No. Alright, Skaya. Who does not like what happened. Tries to shoot out a necrotic bolt of energy twice at Kime. Seeing as Kime is one of Skaya's intended victims. Barely misses. Misses again. Moves off into the corner. Kime, your turn.
Okay. Kime will move 25 feet away from this one next to him and stand next to Arvind, back to back. And bonus action Echo. Also, you can take an opportunity attack against me. And he will attack the one that was hitting Arvind.
Whoa.
Again. Just making sure I rolled the right thing. Okay, and
bud.
I forgot how much I moved. Hold on. It's 25. I'll move the last 5 feet over. And that'll end Kime's turn.
All right, Arvin, your turn.
Good turn. All right. We are going to use.
Oh, hold on one moment.
Uh-oh. Did your hit do something to me?
No. I didn't read Skaya correct. She is resistant to the damage that you dealt.
What?
So she only took half.
Oh, okay.
It's a she?
It's an
You
it.
don't really know.
Or going back to how far drop is this ledge here? It looks like there's stairs going down. Is this a ledge?
It's a 5 foot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so Kime, you went up a 5 foot ledge up there.
Oh, then I wouldn't be able to do that move, so I'll move back.
Just to stab that guy's ankles a couple times.
Yeah. So sorry, Skaya took 54 damage, so that's only 27.
Is it just resistant to piercing?
Look like it.
Okay. Back to me. Good to go?
Yes.
All right. Eyes on, everybody. Important person up now. Arvin's going to cast Fear on these two indentured servants.
So
Fail.
they both fail. However,
However,
it looks like they might not be prone to being frightened.
shame. Okay. In that case, we're gonna take a couple steps back. And we're gonna use an inspiration on Mr. Kime. And my turn is done.
All right. New monster, a new song. Indentured servant over here. Not a light source. Why does it keep saying I'm stuck? All right. Moves forward and moves to intercept Kime, but that's a dash action. All right, Gilfie's turn.
Right. Gilfie is going to, I guess, swoop at this one that just charged time, giving him the help action, and is just going to dive back towards the skeletons and then return.
All right, another indentured servant. Flies forward and then just uses the dash action to go another 5 feet toward Turxian. More indentured servants. This one flies forward and withering touches Turxian.
Woo!
And misses without a shield. Kime, I believe your Echo can use your reaction.
Isn't it only when it does hit?
I think Sentinel is just when a creature attacks.
Oh, yeah, I'll attack.
All right. Kime's Echo swipes at a different shadowy apparition. Turxian, it is your turn.
Well, I think a lot of his plans kind of changed very quickly there. So Turxian is going to grab a caterpillar cocoon out of his component pouch and spin it and transform himself into a giant ape.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
All right, literally called a giant ape.
Literally a giant ape.
Is giant ape CR7?
Yes, it is.
this big monkey picture works. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh!
Hello.
Jesus.
So when you said we weren't fighting gorillons, you were lying. Oh,
We are the Gorillons.
fighting with. We are.
Okay.
Okay.
Configure permissions. Turxian is owner. Why did zoom me to Simon? Turxian goes poof and turns into giant ape.
I'm pretty sure I can't take the ape's action this turn. I think that was just
Correct.
my turn.
Can you move him back and forth just to make sure you can?
Yes, I can.
He's ape. All right. So that just happened.
Hello.
Did you learn
I
that?
did drop off of the initiative tracker though. I had a 6.
Am I still in?
Yeah,
Oh, there it
you're
is.
you're
Sorry.
the top one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll roll it and then I'll change it. Update combatant 2, 6.
Thank you.
All right. The final indentured spirit moves toward Kaim and withering touches him. Okay, that's good. Very good.
He withered himself.
Yeah. All right, round 2, Panoply.
Panoply lost sight of that squirrely guy over there. I think. Or can I see him from that corner?
Looks like you can see him.
Okay, I lean slightly and I'm gonna shoot him. And again. Are you
It's
doing the
not
resistant?
having it. Yeah.
Sorry. We're shooting.
Okay.
Rawr. And staying in my dark corner. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I have to like undo the damage, then hit half, then apply. Usually auto-calcs resistance, but I think because it says resistant to everything but X, X, and X, it's not figuring it out. All right, that indentured spirit's dead. Next indentured spirit that's undead. Moves toward Kine. Womp womp. Can't crit you though. Kime takes 3 necrotic damage because Kime is resistant to necrotic damage. So, yeah. All right, Skya. Skya apparates a shadowy figure within 30 feet. That's 35 feet. And Kaim, out of the corner of your eye, this figure looks unnervingly like your mother. And then Skya launches 2 necrotic bolts at Kaim. Misses. And misses. Unfortunate. Alright, Kaim, it is your turn.
Is the figure like an exact replica, or is it still like shadowy or something?
It's shadowy.
I can tell it's not really her.
Make a, what's the one test? Insight. You're not sure. But it does remind you of the spectral figures that you encountered in the woods around Casoria. But yeah, your turn.
I am swarmed, and I don't remember which one I have advantage on. I think it's this one.
Yes.
Alright, I will attack that one. But before I do, I'm going to yell Tyndall. And attack.
I don't see any trees in here. Why is he yelling timber?
We're gonna attack again.
They seem resistant to the fire magic.
God damn it. Well, it doesn't even matter. I'll take the half damage. And then I'm going to action surge. And attack again. And
That
second
was a
attack.
big roll.
Yeah. Attack the other one with my second hit.
Ooh.
That was the opposite of a big roll.
Then I'm going to unleash Incarnation on the one next to Turxian. Oh, I don't have any more charges. Never mind. I am going to end my turn.
So I think you used them all. Alrighty. Arvin, you're up.
Victor's mockery. Wait, what's the range on this? Far away am I? Yeah. Make fun of her mom.
Alright, let me make sure it doesn't get anything cool. Nope. Wow, Skya fails. And psychic damage seems to do full damage.
Go. I'm playing a jingle for this giant ape we got over here. And my turn is done.
One thing I wanted to do. Sorry. Can can I move my echo? Or is it too
Yes.
late? I want to say my echo is a little enthralled by the shadowy vision and is gonna walk towards it.
Okay. Gilfie's turn.
Don't forget this guy.
Your echo does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay.
He'll
It's
be
not a creature.
going to fly at this one, using the help action for Trixian. And then 5 feet back, kind of up if you can.
Okay. This indentured spirit next to you tries to withering touch the big giant monkey. And it successfully touches the big giant monkey. And does some tickling. The
Do I
other... Oh, sorry.
Do I make the concentration save as with the monkey's constitution?
Yes. I forgot you have to maintain concentration. I don't understand what these are.
The second one was, I think, trying to use inspiration. I'm confused as to what it.
Funny though.
Oh, it didn't add the proficiency bonus. Are you proficient in con saving throws?
As an ape? I don't know.
Well, it didn't roll a d20 at all, did it?
I think it did. It rolled a 2.
Okay.
Roll the 2 on the d20 and then a 1 on the d8.
It
Oh, so that's
has-
what it is. It's the dice roll is 2 plus 4 is the con plus the 1d8 for the inspiration.
You
so-
rolled like poop.
Yes. Roll the 2 and a 1.
Rolled like poop in a pool.
So monkey go bye-bye?
Monkey go bye-bye.
Oh.
Yeah, I was real excited to try and throw a body instead of throw a stone. I was looking forward to that.
Where's your player token? Probably took you off the initiative track. You were a 6?
Yes, it was.
Well, since monkey went bye-bye, this one moves forward and swipes at the non-monkey Turksian. And misses. Turksian, your turn. You were once a monkey, it felt amazing, and now you're Turksian again.
Sure, I liked it though, because it went from a +5 intelligence modifier to a -2. Watching that was worth it for him, but we'll unpack that later.
For a very brief moment, Kaim's shiny sword looked amazing.
This thing can obtain the same space as my awakened spellbook, or no? Can it share space?
Oh, is
I
your
know my-
spellbook right there?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Okay. I know
It'll
it
go
can.
there.
It can move through creatures. I just don't know if I can end a turn. All right. So. Wonderful spell. Turksian is going to. Is there metal on this thing at all? Metal armor?
No,
No? Okay. Regardless.
it looks like a ghost.
Okay. Turksian is going to try to shock grasp it. And he should still have advantage. because of Gilfy, or is that just the ape?
You still have advantage. It's you. That is what you are hitting.
I don't know if the chains would have, because it didn't matter. Okay, so that was his action. Now for his movement, he's just going to try and back down the hallway, staying out of 5 feet of that thing. And that will end his turn. But as a bonus action, he'll move his spell book 30 feet.
Okay.
That'll end it.
All right. Indentured servant in front of Kime uses its withering touch and misses. Panoply, you are no longer in the darkness because of Kime's sword.
Yeah, Panoply comes flying out of that corner, clearly pissed off. Why do you always have to make it light? And she's firing very rapidly at Skaya. I assume it's not quite dead.
On Skya, let me double check. Undo. Half damage apply. Oh, not quite.
Do it again!
Not looking long for this world.
About now.
All right.
Is it dead now?
As you shoot Skya and Skya appears to drop, something flickers underneath the robe.
You never want to know what's under the trench coat.
Ah,
And
and eerie whispers can now be heard around the priest. As Skya no longer looks like Skya, but looks just like Phobos that you met in that crypt. And
is it dead yet, though? Is it still, like, down? Or is it, like, twitching?
you're not sure.
Then I'm going to action surge and shoot it some more. Oh.
Let's see. For the moment, it looks dead.
Yeah. Action surge and shoot somebody else, then.
Yeah.
Okay. He bothered my wizard. I'm going to shoot this thing. I'm going to move Hunter's Mark on a bonus action. And then I'm going to shoot it. Stop bothering my wizard. Do I have another shot?
Yeah, with action
yeah,
surge,
yeah. Shoot. This thing in the middle of the room hasn't done anything yet, has it?
No.
Shoot the one next to Kime. And if I kill it, that's all the better because he's shooting he's making it light. What are you doing? Yeah, I killed your spirit. I hope. That's it. I gotta use action surge though. I'll take care of that.
Alrighty. as you finish your turn and you see the whatever this glow is underneath the robes of the corpse of Skaya start to emanate and pulse and reviving as if it received a new boon from some being of undeath. It reanimates with just half its hit points. But as I said, it now looks more like Phobos, a aspect of dread. And on its turn, it gives its shadowy apparition a mental command. Can't go 40. Speed 40. Okay. And attacks Panoply. Or tries to. Skaya, now looking like Phobos, climbs up this ledge. Touches its arm, moves back the robe, which now, instead of flesh, looks like a more undead, incorporeal being. And you see a tattoo that it touches and tries to ignite. Oops, I didn't do that the first time. So does this recharge? No. And then with its action, it launches 2 necrotic bolts at Panoply. 1 hits. That was a big hit. And the second bolt.
As the second bolt goes, Turxian distracts her with a silvery barbs.
Got it. Okay. So which one is that? Oh, did it do 21 both times? Okay, so undo this for the time being. So it just rolls again.
Yeah. Has to take the lower of the 2 rolls.
Okay. So it still hits.
But Panoply will also get advantage on her next thing.
Okay.
Hack roll ability check or saving throw.
And that is Sky's turn. Kaim, your turn. Looks like now Skaya has seen Panoply, that all the attention has gone to her.
Ah. So the echo will follow the shadow. And Kaim will command it to attack, but it won't. Realizing this, he decides to try and make a run for Skaya. So he runs 30 feet. And bonus action, deactivate the sword to help Panoply.
Okay. Arvin, your turn.
Is that Skya or Phobos? Or Scovos?
It's still Skya, but it looks more like the dread aspect of Phobos that you met in that crypt. Whereas Skya's normal aspect is that of a spectral being.
I don't like it. I want to get rid of it. So we're gonna use, since psychic damage seemed to work pretty well, Psychic Lance. Draw! A beam of light out of my forehead.
You didn't target her. What is it, wisdom save?
Yeah.
So is it half damage on success?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
Far away am I? Nope, we're good.
Alright, Gilfy.
Gilfy is going to fly 60 feet. Fly 60 feet and use the help action for Turxian against Skya.
Okay. Turxian, your turn.
Turxian first is going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on Skya.
Has a very high intelligence.
Right. That will end his turn.
Panoply, your turn.
Hopefully, is going to.
Your corner is dark again. So is this corner.
Any choices here? Panoply is going to use her bonus action to second wind.
Make sure to target yourself when you use it.
God damn it. Okay, let's try this. Don't consume. Well, it wasn't the coolest. And then is going to actions disengage
Okay.
and move into that corner away from this.
Alrighty.
Done.
Skya drops down on the ledge and pulls out a blade. Walks toward Kime and slashes at you twice. Big fat miss. And a big fat miss. Kime deflects with its shield. Kime, your turn.
Kime will ready his blade and attack twice. Did that miss? It did. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a really bad roll. This guy is looking rough.
I'll let Kime start.
It's supposed to be on your turn. The shadow moves toward you. The shadow that looks just like your mom. And swipes at you.
I think the DM is saying your mom, unironically.
Wow, that hit. All right. Arvin, your turn.
I see. So when I have something selected and then it switches to my turn, it unselects. That's why I don't have things selected.
Let me see if there's a setting for that.
Did that not target?
No.
Yeah, because that time I targeted and then used it. I should have taken a screenshot.
Don't see your dot on it.
Yeah, I had it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, I had it
Try again.
highlighted.
Yeah, just cast the spell again. Skya succeeds her save. Gilfie's turn.
Gilfie is going to fly down and again use the help action for Turksia. Oh, stab, fly away. That will end her turn too.
Okay. Turksian.
Turksian gonna firebolt it. Rolling good tonight, guys.
Skya is barely standing still. Panoply.
Did she take my 7 damage or 4? Or would that have made a difference?
She takes no damage on the save.
Oh. Rip.
Panoply takes the bonus action to move that hunter's mark that she's maintained concentration on. Moves it right over to Sky. I notice it. Oh god, what is this? Is there any change in the specter?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens to Skya or to the specter.
Nothing happens to Skya, and the shadow of Kime's mother disappears.
Skya look dead.
You hold your breath.
Shoot it once more for good measure. I'm gonna do that since I have a shot. Right.
You're rolling at disadvantage instead of advantage.
Yeah, this still hit.
I know.
Arrow thuds into the body. Nothing happens. A cool, calm silence envelops this chamber.
Canopi stays in the corner. Still watching.
Does Kime have any reaction?
Yes, actually. Kime will walk up the stairs to his echo and yell, "Worthless, useless piece of shit. Why didn't you obey me?" And he'll slash at it.
Roll an attack.
I get 2 attacks on.
Its eyes glow bright blue.
God.
Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
This is embarrassing.
You know that, like, parental disappointment? That's the feeling you get from your echo.
Poor Kime.
Don't give me that look. I'm equally disappointed at you. And he'll walk over to Canoply. Are you okay?
I think we're being hunted.
Yeah, do you know what he was talking about?
Exactly, but I'm pretty sure. Watch where you use that thing.
Sorry about that.
You go to the other end of the room sometimes. I think it's fine.
He attempts to use healing hands on you, but he just doesn't have it in him. I don't have any more charges.
What are you doing?
I was trying to heal you, but guess I'm tapped for today. Do you want this healing potion? I have one.
We could just hang out for a little bit, maybe. Why did that look like that? Was that your mom? That was really weird.
It was, but I don't. How did he know? How did she know?
No, like we haven't been causing that much of a stir, have we? Panoply will come out of the shadows. I mean, like, I'm always hiding. And I mean, I know, like, that guy saw Turxian, and, like, I mean, Arvin's always out there, and you're pretty obvious, too, but Goes back before we were here.
And what did he mean by the child of darkness? Was that you?
Works, I guess. When you don't have your sword on.
I'll try to be more careful with it. The echo will walk over to where the shadow was last, and it looks sad.
It just has these like almost fiery blue eyes that just look down upon where the shadow was. But otherwise, it just stands there almost motionless, creepy.
You see something there, Arvin?
I'm just looking around while you're having conversations with your echo. Kind of weird.
Don't
Unless I'm
mind
missing
it.
something.
It's freaking useless this time around. First time I've ever seen him have a mind of his own.
Still better at dodging than you are. Just scouting out the area. Some of all these dead bodies, are these like statues or just actual dead bodies or what?
They resemble statues, but the closer you look upon them, they very much look like petrified husks of humanoids.
That's a little creepy.
What is
And
happening here?
Is anybody trained in religion?
I
Tear
believe
seems got
I
good rolls.
am. I am trained in religion.
Alright, Turkstein, you can make a religion check.
Thank God someone likes to study.
Yeah, I'm -1.
I'm +8.
Oof.
Yes.
Okay. From what you can gather from this room, and based on the depiction of Lady Samara on the double doors outside, this is some sort of homage to essentially what they call the the best way to describe it is the sorting. That's kind of what people refer to it as. And these represent the shambling hordes of souls that walk daily through the gates of the underworld into what is known as the sorting hall. And basically your soul goes up to a Sphinx of Judgment, which is a big, giant, majestical creature that sort of resembles the body of like a lion, but then the torso of a human, and has these big, great, giant wings. And they're known to be very intelligent, mystical beasts. At the sorting gate, these judge your soul's character. And they also judge whether or not you have the payment to enter the underworld. And the wives' tale is that you put 2 copper coins on the eyes of the dead, just in case they don't have any coin on their body when they die and go to the underworld. And those that can't pay the boatman or the gatekeeper are cursed to forever wander the halls of eternity. So these are the souls that are shambling forward to be judged. And the figure in the center is a really crappy resemblance of a sphinx.
We'll tell them that as I'm examining it more closely. Just kind of almost absent-mindedly.
So does this represent a sphinx?
What's a sphinx?
Didn't Xerxes just tell us all this stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Is it like a centaur?
Sure, kind. Just like a centaur.
That is a sphinx. If the image popped up.
It did.
Yes.
Does it look not like this thing looks like a mummified weird thing in the map? Does it not look like that, or what does it look like?
It kind of looks like a petrified something that is supposed to represent the Sphinx, but it's not done well.
Does it have eyes or sockets?
Yeah, and they're... Well, let me rephrase that. It has sunken hollow orbitals. Everything in here looks like maybe once upon a time it was alive, but maybe they've been like mummified, or like the living contents of their body has been sucked out of them. I mean, if you touch them, they're like as hard as rock.
I do, in fact, touch it to... What have I got? I still have a stack of salt, which I will pour out the salt and use it to blindfold the Sphinx.
Interesting.
So put a burlap sack over the Sphinx's eyes.
As you do that, the light source that comes from the Sphinx dissipates, and one by one, each of the magical lights in the room puffs out. Just makes a little... not a popping noise, but just some sort of like extinguished magical noise. The chamber goes dark.
Well, that was all it took.
But for the spell book, it's casting light right in the middle of us.
Yes.
So blue haze around us.
Which I was reading, while you must manifest it in a non-occupied space, once it's a thing, it doesn't occupy any space.
Okay. Good to know.
It says the spectral mind is intangible and doesn't occupy its space, and it sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. And then when you move it, it must move to an unoccupied space, even though it doesn't occupy a space.
Okay.
Great wording.
there, but it isn't there.
So the indentured servants did dissipate. Skaya's corpse is there.
Tied up. Is it like bony? Is it like a flesh creature? What is it?
It looks like a humanoid.
We should check that other room again.
And if you unmask Skaya, this is what it looks like, minus
Whoa.
the flowy robe. But there are these tattoos all over the body. And the tattoos, to be explained in the best way possible, look like there's 6 of them, and they look like they represent different elements of death, maybe? 2 of them, however, are very dull and gray, whereas the other 4 are vibrant.
All these sepulchers are closed, like the coffins are closed.
Yes.
What should we do with this?
This being the corpse?
Yeah. Should we do anything with it?
You want to do something with it?
Or just put it in the pile over there? And it'll decay?
I mean, I just leave it and it should decay, right?
See how it got back up though? That was really weird.
Very.
You think it's dead?
Maybe we should burn it just to be safe.
Pokes at it with an arrow a little bit. Not meanly, just is there an effect?
No, but while its corpse, like, the corpse looks like it has flesh on it, as you poke it, the flesh is very taut and tight. Like, this being probably is undead.
Yes, we should burn it, but we should get out of the room afterward. I mean, will it just ignite, do you think?
Do you have anything to burn it with?
Perxian has fire. I don't have any oil or wood, if that's what you're asking, though.
Yeah, unless somebody has something to keep it aflame, just a firebolt's not going to catch a corpse on fire.
I don't think my sword can sustain or keep fire on something. This is magical fire.
What do you think we should do? Turksy and Irvin? We still haven't found Kessa either.
I would recommend a short rest and getting out of here and leaving the body.
Okay. We might as well rest in here then.
I noticed that you're about as healthy as I am, which is to say, not very.
Camply puts her back against a wall, not back to a coffin, and sits there and watches that corpse the whole time she's resting.
Alright, so you guys are taking a short rest?
Yes, please.
Alright, then I think it's a good time for us to take a short rest.
Okay.
Do you have a song to play us?
Nope. If you use a hit dice, then you get an extra 3 hit points.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Don't know why it rolled it twice.
Alright, so everybody heals an extra 3 if they use a hit die to heal. And then let's come back in about 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
So you all take a short rest in this dark, creepy chamber. I'd like all of you to roll a d6.
No. Oh no!
Alright. During your short rest, you start to hear whispers. More whispers. And this goes on for quite a while. And then you see figures coming out of these two, like, petrified hordes. And they're spectral, and they just start walking.
Those.
No, they start walking toward the door.
What's happening? Why are they? What's going on?
And as you finish up your short rest, the familiar figure appears in your room, or in this chamber. And you just hear that cacophony of almost incoherent babble, but you make out the souls, they free. The souls have been freed. The souls move. The souls are going to the underworld. The souls, they move to the afterlife. Free. And this, like, ramblings just continue from this very glowing white and blue spectral figure.
She's speaking in Elvish, right?
Yes. And
Will she pause if
probably-
we talk to her?
Maybe.
Are you going?
As you approach her, you see these very gold, vibrant, radiant eyes. And she looks down upon you. She's sort of hovering in the air. Yes, when this last soul goes, it's free, it's mind free. Free of the shackles, free of the torture, free of being taken by a new dark overlord, free to go to Lady Samar, free to go to the underworld. I will follow, I am their shepherd, I will guide them, make sure no soul is left behind. And as all these souls pass through, you actually see the souls of Sierra Novak, Brent, Reeve, Alan Zyatov, another individual that you haven't found the corpse, but he went by the name or moniker of Sade. You don't see Kessa, though. And there are plenty of souls of soldiers and wizards and civilians and farmers of all types. There are a lot of souls pouring through here.
Do you know know who hunts us?
The figure pauses, and the eyes glitter or flicker. Looks back at you. A dark master. A jealous master. One who sought to overthrow the Lady Samara. One who seeks souls for his own devices. In ancient terms, a being of immortal death. A lich. Dark Master. I believe a name, yes, a name. Malthus. Malthus. Yes. Malthus.
Guys, what does Malthus mean? She keeps repeating it.
Trixie, do you know about this? I don't. Doesn't ring a bell for me.
This was the same one god that we've been talking about at the burial site we found, and then right in that cave. Same one that keeps popping up, I believe.
Yeah. Not necessarily a god, but definitely a major being. Someone who aspires to be a god. That you've got that from various writings.
Okay. I know, I'm trying to find my notes. I know we've talked about him a couple times now.
Mm-hmm. Skaya and Phobos kind of referred to him, and when you went through the forests, you found that like totem ritual area that looked like it was devoted to him. And when you killed the frost white, there was, piecing it all together, it looked like a reference to him. I think it was in one of the cultist books or something like that.
With disguise self, I'm gonna do the Kessa change. I'm gonna use a second level spell slot here. Have you seen this person here anywhere? We were looking for her. She isn't among the dead.
She looks out upon the souls that it passed by. No. Not dead. Not yet. Passed through. Passed through. Very silently evaded death. But possibly a fate far worse than death. Yes, fate far worse than death.
Get my party slightly alarmed.
Yes, a fracture of the soulstone. Awakened. Found her. Yes, it did. Trapped just like the souls, but not dead. trapped until she fades away. I must go now. The last soul is leaving. I am their shepherd. Yes, I must shepherd them on to the afterlife. The afterlife will be judged. At the gates, I can see it now. I must go.
Thank you. Passage?
No, thank you. Souls are free of enslavement and an eternity of pain and suffering. Free to go on. The spectral figure follows the final soul that marches through this chamber. Then disappears.
Did she know where Kessa was?
I look at Artman and Turxian. She said Kessa was trapped in a soul shard or something that fractured? Stone? Soul stone?
You think... Was that what that thing was guarding in the other room?
Maybe. I mean...
We have to go check, right? I'm gonna go check.
Do you think it can hurt Arvin? I know you want to get out of here. I mean, that was the point. We're not taking Simon, and we don't have Kessa either.
Yeah, worth a check. Let's follow the crowd.
So where are you going?
Back to that room with the, like, up top.
Okay, let me fast track you.
Thank you.
So everybody stay still.
Oh, it's so much trotting around. We accept that we must trot, but, you know, at a convenience.
This room is empty.
Boop. So on the door and, like, on the floor, is that, like, are all those yellow lines crystals? Or just, like, where the points are tied off on that coffin?
So before you is the same big giant coffin, but the chains are broken and the lid is fractured.
You guys think
Look
she's
at
in
it,
there?
Go look in it.
Time will push the lid over or whatever to get it off.
You push what remains of the lid. It looks like it was tightly bound with these big giant obsidian chains, and the lines on the floor no longer glow. What you see inside are hundreds, if not thousands, of dull, shattered soul crystals. Probably about a inch, half inch in size.
Guys, there's nothing inside. It's just broken glass.
That shit. She in one of those?
Wait, Kessa's trapped in one of these stones? These shards?
No, that's what they said. Oh, you couldn't hear. That. How many are there? Like, do you think we could carry them all? Maybe we could throw them down that hole. Do you think that would help?
Is there any piece of glass in here that looks different than the others?
Roll an investigation check for fun.
Oh my
Holy
god.
moly. Alright, Kime starts digging through the glass with an uncanny efficiency as he realizes that the possible love of his life might be in one of these crystals. But as he digs and digs and digs and separates them all, there is not a single crystal that looks like it still remains as what is described as a soul crystal. Every crystal in here is dull, lifeless, and fractured open.
Were there any rooms that we did not investigate yet?
Yeah, there was a south door in the portal room.
So
Fast track.
So, you want to go back to where all of the...
there was also the underworld cavern in the middle of the spiderweb place that I remember.
Isn't that door lead to all the Warforged are? Are you sure we want to go there?
I'm not.
I'm not sure. I don't.
And
It sounds like Cuss is in danger, so we have to do something.
Maybe you should ask. See if that one funny Warforged. Maybe ask it about these. Maybe it knows something. Remember the one in the. What is his name? Master Exxon?
we can try.
Alright, let me fast track you back to him.
We're gonna take. We'll take a couple broken shards. Hey, bro, can you do anything with these?
Master Ixon holds the shard and just stops what he's doing. As if something clicked. And he takes the shard and holds it up to his chest. And you can see in his chest is almost like a laser etching of what would be the exact shape of the shard in his, like, armored breastplate. And he holds it to it and then looks at it again. And then looks at you all. Looks back at the crypt that essentially says Master Ixon on it. And he looks back at the shard. I have become what I was made to create. And he just pauses. And he walks over to this crypt and lifts it open. And just stares in it.
What's in it?
Dust. Literally dust. And he looks back at you all. I created this, and I became what I created. But this one's broken. That means that something has reversed the effects of the Soul Stone. But the Soul Stone was broken. It was broken, but yet all the souls that it captured were stuck in these crystals. And I'm responsible. I built this. This was my ward. I remember now. No, there is no fixing this, and he hands it back to you.
What happens to a soul that was stored in here when it broke?
It went to the afterlife. It went to the gates of the underworld to meet judgment by the Lady Samara.
So if there was still one of these that wasn't broken, they'd be stuck, right?
Maybe the actual soul stone that was used to capture the souls in the first place. But as I said, it was broken, fractured into pieces. Unless one of those pieces regained sentience of one of the souls it took. That sounds like a silly theory. I'm sorry, but I have a lot to think about.
Kym is getting no hints from anybody's faces. He doesn't understand what the person is saying.
Hannafly is like confused and alarmed and guilty. You can read the expressions on her face because she can't hide shit, but
Does he know where Kessa is?
no, he says all the souls that were in those maybe were the ones that like walked down to the underworld, like the other, that's what was happening. But what happened to Kessa didn't sound like that. I don't know if she's, I think she might be gone.
Gone where?
Dead, gone.
No, she can't be. We didn't see her soul.
I'm a little confused too. Did you get it, Turxian?
As a player, no. I'm hoping that my character may have got more than I did.
Based on the info given, you're pretty sure she's not dead. But it sounded like she was trapped in something?
So she's either a warforged or like in a stone, and I think stone is what runs each of these guys. And I go over to him and I tap his chest where he was looking.
He is made of a very hard metallic alloy.
Is she in one of these coffins?
If you guys are all out of ideas, we can still head to the portal room.
Do you think she would have become one of the warforged? She's in there and she's like in one of these stones?
Could be. Maybe we do need to go in there now.
Fast track?
Arvin,
Zoomies!
how convincing do you feel? Because I feel like we're not going in there to fight. We're going in there to convince somebody that they're Kessa and they need to not go with the rest of them.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little over my head in this place. I'm used to tangible people, not corporeal spirits, so we'll see what's going on. But you know me, I'm always up for some word challenges. So there's an area that we have not yet gone to down here.
He actually
There are
smiles at
doors
Arvin.
here.
Kind of rushes through.
I can't move my character. Oh, there we go.
Alright, Kime, down the hallway you see a corpse.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
He runs through immediately.
It is the corpse of Sod.
God damn it.
Oh, we're another one of our people.
Oh, I guess I should be happy. It's not Kessa.
And the area next to you looks like an excavated chamber. Not quite sure what they're digging, but it's the start. And then at the bottom is another set of double doors, and it has the symbol of Prospero on it with a big giant crystal. Like picture of a big giant crystal.
Kime tries to open it first. I was totally expecting that to be locked.
The door you open opens up into what looks like a floating, fractured, magically enhanced piece of aether moat that is just massive.
What the hell is this place?
One of the pieces of aether moat catches your eye.
I can't move my character.
Where is it? It's the one right in front of me.
Yeah, it's in this swirling vortex. Can you still not move your character?
I can.
I cannot. Oh.
And this is just like a pool of green liquid.
No, it's like a magical vortex that like slowly spins this giant fractured soulstone.
Soulstone. This is what you guys are looking for.
But as I said, one of the pieces catches your eye, and you swear that you see a figure inside of it.
How? Guys, help me fish this out. That stone right there, you see it?
I'll hold Kime by the belt buckle.
It's
I will too.
probably a good, like 10 by 10 diameter.
Like, feet?
Yeah.
The whole vortex.
Oh no, the whole thing is huge.
Okay. This
whole
particular
crystal-
piece is 10 feet by 10 feet?
Yeah, the whole crystal is probably like 15 feet diameter, but its height is probably like 40 feet, but then it's fractured into multiple pieces.
Would I be able to, like, take a look at it and discern anything about it via Arcana or
Sure.
via Arcana or Investigation?
I will give you a different answer depending upon what one you use, so it depends what you're trying to do.
I'm just trying to get an idea of like what kind of magical essence it is, or
Okay.
yeah, anything magical I can get off of it.
So, based on your readings, the discussion from Simon, from Master Ixon, from books, from the Volek State, your self-research of various different items, the notes that you took from Simon, that you have looked at briefly of Dr. Thurbly Crolius's writings, this is definitely what they've been calling the Soul Stone. This is a giant chunk of aether mote. You've never seen anything this big before. And you presume that this, at one point in time, was some sort of magical device that when somebody dies, their soul gets trapped in it. And that the nation of Prospero would then take that trapped soul, put it into those small soul crystals, and they use those small soul crystals to power, work, create, generate their Warforged army and Warforged servants. And presumably Simon has met the same fate, and presumably Master Ixon has met the same fate. This fractured soulstone looks like it probably doesn't work, and that's probably why everything got stuck, because this one was broken. But as you look through it and figure out the magical essence of it, one of the pieces gives off the vibe that it might be sentient.
I suppose that's the way it left. Cherxian will use a second level spell to cast Detect Thoughts in that general direction.
There are definitely thoughts. They are very scrambled. That's weird. That makes you roll. It feels like there is an imprisoned thought, though. But that thought is almost beyond reach, as it feels like it's trying to seep through a window to another dimension, or from another dimension. And as you concentrate, that one piece that you believe is sentient, and Kaim can see a figure like moving within it, and Panoply, you notice it, and then Arvin, you notice it, and Turkson, you finally notice it. The giant crystal shard shimmers into life. And you can clearly see the form of Kessa Lenkov within it. And I would like you to all roll for initiative.
What? Smash it open, Kaim.
Oh, why are they in this?
I don't know why I rolled twice, but they were both shit.
Pathetic all the way around.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
Gilsby.
All right, Penny, you're on your own.
Pretty much for like half of everything. Then finally you guys are gonna be like, what? Does it feel like it's attacking us? Is it making a motion, or is there magic happening?
Yeah, it flies down from its position into you guys. It looks like a giant sentient crystal.
Her
Sure.
face?
Kessa or Kessa had a crystal?
No, Kessa looks like she is stuck inside it. But not necessarily inside it, like a different dimension. Alright, Panoply, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Oh, fuck. It's like 10 feet by 10 feet? It's like large?
Yeah.
Large.
Oh, you can't... Damn it. I need to work on the line of sight. It's literally like right here.
I see the token that just popped up.
Okay, I see
Okay,
it.
let me move these pillars.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was like, where is it? What the fuck?
Haha! I see.
Sorry, those pillars were blocking too much.
Panoply looks confused, like, has the bow out. Do I shoot it? Is it Kessa? And then
Let's
is
break her out. Let's do it.
going to... little
Guess I'm
hesitantly.
thrown off by the vortex in the middle. Is that solid ground or something, or
Nope.
just a pool?
Well, there is solid ground underneath it, but the vortex is like goes upward like a spinning wind.
Okay, and in the middle of that is a huge crystal.
Yeah, up.
Okay.
This crystal that's alive kind of looks like it's mirrored. And it's going to use its reaction.
Ouch me?
Yep. So Panoply, you shoot it. It uses its reaction to mirror damage. I believe you have to make a con save.
Why are there so many dice?
Oh no. What
Why are there so
happens?
many dice? Are
What
you going in?
happens?
Alright. In response to being damaged, it reflects the damage that you dealt to it tenfold, and you take 29 force damage. It was damaged, but it mirrored your damage, and then more.
I lose favorite foe. Because it's actually concentration, even though it doesn't apply it, which is very weird. I will not shoot it again because it hurt a lot. And I'm going to try to move backward while doing a come hither motion. You guys, that really hurt. Just start like edging backward down this hall.
Imagine what the enemies feel when you shoot them.
Yeah, that's it.
Kaim, your turn.
Oh, damn. See what I got on a short rest. Not that. Okay. Kaim's going to bonus action Echo right on top of the crystal, or right next to it. And he's going to yell, "Don't you fail me now," and attack twice on a crystal with the Echo.
Okay. Alright, you slash at the echo. Or the mirrored piece of ether mode.
Okay, and then he's going to action surge and do it again.
Didn't mirror that.
Actually, he's going to bonus action. I get a bonus action after for action surge, right?
No, you only get another action.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I'll just attack twice.
Alright, Kaim's taking chunks out of this thing.
I don't think I get this on short rest. Okay, that'll end his turn.
Alright, Arvin, your turn.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess as a test, we'll find out if damaging it with a spell is something that's reflected for Tyrexian.
I'm checking it first now because I never did before because I'm an idiot.
Whoops. It's not a creature. I don't think I have anything that'll really do anything, and I can't shoot it because it's just gonna reflect.
Didn't reflect Kaim's damage.
Yeah. Just gonna heal painfully. And kind of used your inspiration.
I should have last battle. Which failed me, by the way.
Failed yourself. My turn.
Alright, Tyrexian, your turn.
Well, clarification question. Does Cassie look like she's in the crystal or this creature?
Yes, to both.
Yes, to both.
The creature is a crystal.
Okay. And does it look like the crystal had been damaged by like a physical damage was used to break it, or can I posit that? Or is it like a magical?
You're unsure without spending a good amount of time.
Okay, fair enough.
But Kaim does look like he damaged this creature crystal.
Okay.
And same with Panoply.
In that case, Tyrexian is going to, let's see if this works. I wanted to use 5 charges, so that would be another 44 plus 4. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And then I'm slowly going to start making my way over here, get out of sight, and I will end my turn.
Alright, the big giant, whatever you want to call it, will move through Kime and the Echo.
Like through spectrally or through pushy?
Both. It looks like it's shimmering in and out of dimensions. It did go out of reach of your Echo, so I believe you can make an attack of opportunity.
Absolutely.
Actually, it wants to try to end there. No, it's gonna get stuck.
Actually, shit. Never mind. I'll do it. Because a sentinel, it can't move.
Yeah, once you hit it, which is right before it leaves the your attack range. So it ends right here, which it can actually do because of its weird ability. And it's going to try and hit Arvin with an extra dimensional touch.
Damn it! I just
You.
well, I only have a reaction, so
Miss.
All I can think of is
Okay.
like Genesis.
Now, since it ended its turn inside an object, which it's inside the pillar, part of it, it takes 1d10 force damage.
Sentient, but
Wait,
maybe not
me
that
too?
smart.
looks like I'm in it too.
Nope, just it. It's essentially trying to flip through dimensions, and there's this pillar that is damaging it as it does so. Gilfie's turn.
Gilfie will fly and use. Let's see, can she see Panoply? Is she invisible?
Panoply's invisible.
Okay, then she will use the help action for Kai.
Alright, Panoply, your turn.
Panoply is going to bonus action surge, or not action surge. Second wind. 'Cause boy, that stung. Appreciated Arvin's help, and is going to give herself a little more help. Okay. Is going to try to shoot it again.
Okay. Even though you're in darkness, it looks like the creature knows where you are, so you don't get advantage.
Fair.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I'm cringing while I'm shooting.
10 times a lot is a lot. I'm not good at math, but I think that's how it works.
It's right there. I could just maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll be uncharacteristic.
I'm closing my eyes.
I'm gonna run up with the dagger. I'm gonna
I can't
stow
look.
my bow. This is very weird of me. Dagger.
Stabby.
Oh, I hit myself. That was fucking genius.
You might as well.
It worked!
Fuck. Let's try that again.
Alright. It's going to use its reaction to mirror damage.
Well,
Ow!
seems wow, that was low.
Man, if I could only go first.
And Panoply takes 23 force damage.
Why does I hate you so much?
She goes first.
I'm just gonna put away the dagger. I'm gonna pull out a rope, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Kime, your turn.
I was going to furiously slash at this. And he's going to yell Tyndall while he does it. And for the first attack, I have advantage. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
You didn't do the fire.
Oh shit, sorry.
2d6. Okay, it looks pretty rough.
And
Do
he
your
is
next attack.
going to attack again.
That hits.
Good thing you're close. Can you catch a body?
If a body falls out, I will attempt to catch. If.
Got a
Body
rope.
falls out.
He rushes and tries to catch.
And it is a wounded Kessa.
Is he catch her? Is there any falling in the hole business?
Roll a dexterity check.
Oh man. I need this. Come on.
Better than initiative.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
So, Kime does catch Kessa, but the weird thing is she wasn't falling. As the Fracdyne was destroyed and the demi-plane inside of it released Kessa, she just reappeared in an unoccupied space close to where the big giant crystal were. So Kime is just holding a standing Kessa, who looks weary, tired, and wounded.
Sounds like a win-win situation.
As she realizes that you're holding her and she's no longer trapped by the thing, she pushes you away and draws a dagger, but then she lowers it and sheaths it.
Time stands his ground. He knows what he's dealing with.
That was an unusual situation. But I can actually say that I am glad to see your face for once.
Oh,
Nice.
Sorry, I'm a little on the edge right now.
you are. You guys should get away from there.
She steps away from the vortex and the swirling giant crystals
I'm.
above.
You making me nervous too.
I'll be fine.
God, how long were you trapped in that crystal?
What's today's date? And you tell her the date.
I got a calendar.
Which, for those who are wondering, is the 6th of Morgana.
Oh, my calendar won't open. Oh, there it goes. Nice.
She goes, I think about a week. I received one message from Basilius while inside that thing.
He was
Uh.
talking to me a lot, but I haven't heard from him today.
Let's have lots of questions. What brought you here? How did you end up in a crystal? Why were you in there for a week?
This is odd for me, as usually I do the interrogating, but I came to find Simon, sort of. When I arrived at this place, I realized that that was not the primary focus. It was more of figuring out what this place was and is and what it is used for. I think most of my agents are dead.
We can confirm that is true. We also found Simon. I'm not sure if you were successful with that.
No, I came here and was trying to study this thing, and then that attacked me, and let's just say I have been in a very strange location for quite a long time, with a mirror on the other side where I could see into this room.
Are there any pieces of that crystal left?
Yeah.
I gather them up. I'm gonna save them and see if I can make arrows out of them later.
Okay.
That hurt, and I want some.
Interdimensional arrows.
I don't know.
Okay, mark that down somewhere, and we'll talk about that
Okay,
later.
I'm gonna put it. I'll put it in D&D Beyond. Actually, if you wanna like import it later. It's easier to do
Yeah.
weird shit in there.
What were your other questions, Arvin?
Originally brought her here. How did she end up in the crystal? Did she know about Simon? I think that was it.
Am I far enough away from her where she hasn't noticed me and I might be able to cast Detect Thoughts while we're asking her questions without her noticing?
I'll try and help by saying, "Are you okay? Do you need some water?" And he'll hand her
Yeah,
his
she doesn't
water
notice
skin.
you.
I am definitely listening to her thoughts as she's answering all of these questions.
And it's just her surface thoughts.
At the moment, yes. Because she'll know if I try and dig deeper, and I don't really want that at the moment.
You get the vibe that Kessa is a very well-trained assassin for the Volk state, who they seem to be proficient in, like, psionics and all of that. Her thoughts are very narrow and single-minded, almost like she kind of, like, blocks out extra thoughts. And right now it's mostly her just trying to think about what she's going to tell Basilius, and if she even understands what she's been through, and that she actually is thankful that Kaim rescued her.
Well,
Before you were taken into that crystal, did you find out what's going on in this room? There's a portal that's further back in the dungeon. Do we know where that leads? There's an underground cavern that leads maybe to the underworld. We're not 100% sure. There's just a lot going on in this place.
Yes, I agree. I am not well trained in the arcane arts, but from what I understand, this is some sort of ancient ruin built by the nation of Prospero. This crystal device captured the souls of the dead at one point in time. I believe there is some sort of weird cult in here that I'm assuming they're here because this is a reliquary of souls and they are trying to take the souls, I think. I'm not very familiar with that cult, but Vesalius might know more. The underworld thing that was creepy, I did look into that and ask Vesalius about that, and I wouldn't go down there unless you want to prematurely go to the afterlife. And then I have seen Warforged come in and out, but they don't seem to be the same as the ones from the nation of Prospero, or if they are, they don't act like they are just robots. They act like they are humans with their own thoughts, beliefs.
Yes, and speaking of that, our friend Simon seems to have been going through that same transformation. So we spotted him back by the deep well.
Well, it seems like they're hearing somebody called Saw.
That is beyond me, as I think that's more of something in the realm of Basilius or Arphonia or Sabira. I'm just really good at killing people.
Yeah, we fall into that same realm as well, it seems like.
Oh, okay, so you get used a lot. Gotcha.
Seems like that's been a recent trend.
Well, this place kind of creeps me out, I'm not going to lie.
We should get out of here, because I still think there's like the Warforged thing that they could go through a portal. Probably worth getting out.
Yeah, I would agree.
Need to see
But
Simon, or
roll.
did you see him already?
I don't think that Simon was really what Vesalius sent me here for. Upon seeing all of this, I think that was more of an excuse for us to come here. Now, if he knew that the collateral damage would be as such, I will have to have a long talk with him.
We did notice your comrades scattered throughout on the way back.
Like all of them. Like everybody I've ever seen you with.
Yeah, it'll be a shame. I don't like making new friends.
Get the hell out of here.
It's I'm just gonna drink this health potion I have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I don't look great, but you look like shit.
I think I usually do, so
Usually I just can't fucking see you.
Still glowing?
Alright, Kessa does sort of take a stealthy lead through this place.
hey.
Are we supposed to be able to see this corridor, by the way?
Yeah?
I would like to check it out.
Of course you would.
Shit.
It's a bunch of very, very large glowing aether mote crystals that look like the ones that are in the braziers of the portal room.
None of them like handheld size or could fit in a bag.
No, they're pretty big.
Okay, leaving them be.
Are there double doors in that room we were in? Crystal room?
Yeah, there's another set.
I very sneakily wait till Kaim has gone away and is looking at that other section, and then go peek very quietly.
Where are you guys? I'm so lost right now.
You're with Kessa. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Sneaky peeky.
You're gonna open the double door?
Yep.
There's another hallway. But make a perception roll.
One more.
Not sure, but you're pretty sure you hear the grinding of gears. Or the clinking of metal, or something.
It's dark in this hallway?
Where you are, yes, but like one more step and there's light.
So cautiously around that corner and look.
Okay. See a big giant thing.
I go back.
Big giant thing.
I go back. I listen for a minute to make sure I don't hear clump, clump, clump.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
It's Iron Man. Oh boy. 12.
You don't hear a clunk, clunk, clunk.
Okay. I go back.
It's a big giant robot. It's not very perceptive.
I close the door quietly after me, and I come back.
All right. Kaim, before you get that far, Kessa stops you about here, and like holds her hand out.
Okay.
And then like walks back over to you. Do you think that you are followed?
I don't think so.
Do you remember that wizard with the gray hair and beard and drow-like complexion with the scar over his eye?
Fuck. He's here?
Unless he has a twin brother that looks just like him.
We need to back the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't feel like dying today.
We need to find another exit. Is there another exit?
Do the rest of you go attempt to follow Kaim?
Oh, we're going up where they are, kind of.
Yeah, let me kind of fast track you, sort of.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Kessa brings you and Kaim back into this room. Or you, Kaim. She looks at all of you. So those Nation of Prospero people, they're here.
We're trapped. We can't go through them, and if they see us with Kessa, I think
Down the hole.
we'll get
Down the
hung
hole.
like the guy. Where?
Down the hole. This hole in the corner.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Just go in the hole.
What?
Bring it up. Kessa, this way.
Oh great, a hole.
I thought
Just
that-
what I've always wanted.
I thought that was death down there.
No, this is the Underdark.
Stay
So-
quiet. Don't rattle
to-
the webs.
To clarify, because it can be confusing, Down there is the Underdark, which is essentially a deep dwelling underground cavernous place where there generally is no light and is generally the home of the Drow, the Duergar, deep gnomes, things like that. The stairwell that Simon was at goes to the underworld, which is essentially like purgatory, or the in-between death and life area.
That's what I thought this was.
Kessa looks. Oh, great. Down the hole. Okay.
Is either the hole or the underworld. You pick.
Let's
No, I'm
fucking
not
go.
going there.
And I'm like, stay with him. And I'm like, I'm gonna stay up here for a second. It's dark in this room, right?
Yeah.
I go just inside and I'm going to use my last spell slot to summon Beast, and I'm going to ask for DM favor on this. It looks like we've gone down a hole and moved aside some cobwebs to do so, I assume.
Yes.
He is a fighter. May I blow a second level spell slot to have him make some webs?
Sure.
Okay.
And in Discord, this is the scene that Kessa describes to you. Of essentially Velranath, Sabres, one of the other Venandi, 4 of the smaller strange minions, and 2 of the big giant automatons. But you all head down this deep, dark, dank hole full of cobwebs, and it's probably maybe 2 people wide and just tall enough for, I think Panoply is the tallest. Every once in a while, one of your horns bumps the top. And you just start walking down, 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 until it gets darker and darker, with the only light being Turksian's glowing spectral image of whatever his book is supposed to be. I think that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Shit.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
We haven't encountered the spiders yet, so we're cool. We're cool.
The what?
The fucking room is full of spider webs, dude.